evening all. This is just a video just to say that I actually done a video the other night that lasted like an hour. I don't usually do that because I'd like to capture people's attention for the amount of time that people usually are willing to listen, which is usually under 10 minutes I think, or about 10 minutes. But I've done one for an hour, and I've had backlash from haters basically, in that one of the haters, I know exactly who you are. I have an injunction against you because you committed a vile crime against myself and my family. I will go to every length to make sure you're brought to justice in every way. Every way. Take that how you like it. I mean it. Right? So yeah, I know who you are. Call me vile all you like. You're the vile one, and one day people will know this. Yeah, because you're part of Antifa, you're a vile person. You're a lefty, you're a Corbynite, everything that is just everything that I'm totally against. So that's fine. But what you've done to myself and my family is unforgivable, and I'll make sure every single person on this planet is aware of it by the end of your life. Believe me, every person, and you'll be vilified throughout because you're just a disgrace. So comment that I'm vile as much as you like. It's fine. However, I also had comments. Someone wrote like a whole essay basically about Tommy Robinson's criminal history. Now, like I said to them, thank you very much for taking the time out to write such a lengthy piece. However, I'm fully aware of everything that you've said. Thank you for telling me what I already know. I don't believe for a second that he assaulted his wife. People can throw that around as much as they like. The person that I've come across, Tommy Robinson, Stephen Yaxley Lennon, is actually a very decent, family orientated, people orientated man, and he's liked by so many people. Yeah, he's followed by thousands and thousands and thousands of people, actually over 1 million on Facebook before they removed him. So, he's got to be doing something right, hasn't he? And if he has committed some minor crimes in the past, and is in prison now for something that is not a crime in anyone's opinion, unless you're stupid, to be fair, then, so be it. People do these things throughout their lives. No one's perfect. If you believe you're perfect, then you're really wrong. So basically there's that. Okay, so if you feel the need to spend hours of your time following and trolling Tommy or me or whoever, work away, because it's your time you're wasting, you know what I mean? It's your life. It is. It's your life. And just quickly as well, to all of the people, or not all the people, so there's a couple of people that think it's okay to try to talk shit about me not having my little girl. Amanda Kruger, I think it was, on Twitter. And then there's like other people. At the end of the day, right, you don't know what I've been through, you don't know what happened, you don't realise how it was not anything to do with me, it wasn't my fault in any way, shape or form. And you also don't realise that I won an appeal by myself, representing myself in front of the top judge, family court judge in this country, Lord Justice McFarlane, President of the Family UK Division in the Royal Courts of Justice. I won my appeal by myself in front of him, okay, because my daughter should be at home. However, the corrupt services managed to somehow wingle it that they'd already adopted her out illegally. So please don't come at me about not having my daughter, okay? My daughter's got everything to come back to if she wants to see it when she's older, if she wants to know what happened. She was stolen, she wasn't given away, she wasn't abused, she was never touched. I would never touch a hair on my children's head. I love my children. I've got 2 other children with me, and like Amanda Kruger tried to suggest that's me bragging I've got my other 2 children. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you that that is the state of affairs. My other 2 children were never even looked at. Okay, this was nothing to do with me. It was to do with the fact that the services believed my little girl's father was a danger. Um, and actually, he was not a danger. He was failed by the system himself as a young child. They put into place boxing for him, and then they turned that around actually when I had my little girl, because his previous partner actually was a terrible mother and actually didn't want her son. And because I went in to try to get him when she gave him away, they noticed I was pregnant, and social services love a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby. Believe me, that's what the adopters want these days. They don't want abused children. They don't care if they're abused children. They might upset their daily life or their routine or something like that. They want little children that they can mould and make into their own. Unfortunately for these people, they're not your own. Okay, it's called forced adoption, and I expose it where I can. I've been gagged, I've got super injunctions, I've overrid them in Parliament because I, I've thought about what was going on here, and I'm not actually going to be silenced in this matter. I have a daughter, her name's Ellie May. She's been stolen by Essex County Council Social Services, and people that try to call me out and tag Essex Social Services into my Twitter. Come on, I've been fighting these people for 5 years. They know me very well. I've had 3 of them sacked. They've been up on disciplinary charges. You know, the list is endless. It's now going into a criminal court for adoption fraud, which isn't a thing in this country, but it will be. Oh, it will be. I'll make sure of that, because every single part of what they've done with my daughter has been illegal, unlawful, and absolutely disgraceful from the very beginning. So please, people, before you open your mouths, think about what you're saying. Do you know what you're talking about? Probably not. I'm not going to talk for too long on this video. I'm just going to say, on the 14th of September, I think it's at Radford Hospital in Retford, I believe. I might have to update you on that. But on the 14th of September, the day after my birthday, there is a protest outside of that hospital for Melanie Shaw, who is also a political prisoner who exposed child abuse within the system that happened to her for many years, and was imprisoned and silenced due to this. You know, I followed Melanie quite a bit. You know, I went through similar experiences as a child, and believe me, the lengths the establishment will go to silence people, it's quite shocking. But the majority of people don't realise this. Unless you're in it, you don't know it. You know, and the only way to know it, if you're not in it, is for people to expose it, and that's what they want to be. What they want to silence. They want to silence me. They want to silence Tommy. They want to silence Melanie. You know, the list is endless. Julian Assange, or however you pronounce him. You know, they want to silence us all because we've all got something a little bit special to tell. That's what it is, you know, otherwise they wouldn't want or go to the lengths they do to do this. So the person calling me a vile woman, congratulations. You'll have a knock on the door very shortly from the police, because you have an arrest warrant attached to that non-molestation. Okay, and like I say, after the vile things you've done, I will make sure that every single time you violate the non-molestation order, that you're arrested for it. Okay, and also the criminal proceedings. I can't wait for them either, because you're a vile person. Don't try to project your vileness onto me. I'm actually quite a nice person. I fight for people in court. I represent parents in court that can't get legal aid because the establishment is, again, trying to silence these people, trying to mute them being able to have their own children because they want their children to give or sell to adopters. This country is an absolute disgrace right now, and it's only because of people like myself, Tommy and Melanie, that these things start to actually become exposed and realise that it's going on. So, you know, take as much time as you like, haters, to follow us, troll us. It's fine, seriously, because at the end of the day, we will win. Okay, even if we stand alone, we will win. But we're not standing alone, we're standing together, and we're standing against you. Okay, so watch this space, because we are coming. Bye.